When you've just been doing plasma, don't forget to change the darkness on your helmet. Everything looks different with the changes. It's a little hot on actually running. I may turn them down just a little bit. I may have to turn down the arc forces on them. I don't know. We will play with it a little. No, that made it harder to start too much. Let's go back up a little. I think that'll work for our hooks. And what I'm doing, I'm running this on 110 volt with 2 cords. And that we could run with 220, everything would be easier on the welder, easier on the situation, but running with 2 cords on 115 volts is just a more realistic field thing you might do as opposed to wiring a special cord for 220. And that's where I see the real advantage in these small welders. And either way, this is just sort of a torture test because it is beyond what they're rated for. So we exceeded the duty cycle on the machinist welder. These ones were still going along. We tripped our breaker a few times back there. And that's why I've got these down at 100% hot start, 100 amps each setting, and 70 per 70, whatever the 70 is, on the arc force. Higher than that, it would be one or the other, not a definite, always the same. And I think part of that could have been the grounds too. These are not the best grounds for what we're doing. The last time when I did a similar test with the Yes Welder brand, I had these all hooked together into one 600 amp ground clamp. We also were using 3 welders to hook together. Also, this stinger was getting very hot and bothersome to my hand last time because we'd been doing testing with 4 welders running 1/4 inch rod. We had a 400 amp whip on here, and the 400 amp whip did not get overly hot like this 250 did. But yeah, it worked.